Hello. Happy Friday. Looney, congrats on being first. Bo, thank you for making me lose the game. I'm shocked you beat Junk to it. You beat Junk to it. Hi, Junk. Hello. So, random question. Anyone want to watch Cats later? Because I've ended up wearing my cat shirt, and now I feel like I should watch Cats. Hi, happy Friday. Also, if you have not gone and wished Jessica a happy birthday yet, you should go wish Jessica a happy birthday. Because it is a Jessica birthday. Hi. My brain is mush. I don't know. Today, I finished teaching my first class, and I have prep after that, and I, was halfway through prep time, and I look at the clock and just go, it feels like I had been there for, hours. Like, I should be, almost done with the day, or, at least halfway through the day. I'm like, I just have taught one class out of 7. No, there's still 6 more. Which, part of that was just the, oh, no. Because my Friday afternoons are kind of a little bit of a wild card, whether they, are super chill and easy, or, I'm carrying around the radio in my pocket. And luckily the dice rolled today that they were really chill, which I'm shocked because one of the first grade classes had a sub. I 110% expected them to be off the rails, and they were pretty chill. But we were also missing one of the chaotic kids, so I think that balanced it. So we made it through the day. Even the 5th graders today, they even themselves acknowledged. I was like, whoa, you've earned 4s in all your other arts blocks this week. Hopefully we can add 1 more, and we did. They were awesome today. They're like, yeah, we've actually been really good this week. Because this 5th grade class is aware that they're not great on behavior and listening. But, they're still children. So they don't exactly have the skills to be able to be aware of that and also fix it. So, you know what? I forgot we had the score command. I forgot we had the score. Gonna be a 1 all stream? No. I've only ever given 1 before. I've given a lot of 2s in my day, but I've only given 1 class the score of 1. And that was literally because it's one of those things that, there's definitely individual kids who will, if you were scoring based on their behavior, would definitely get a 1 because, hitting or running out of the room, whatever. But I don't ever dock the whole class score for 1 kid. I base it on the majority of the class was doing this. We're not going to make you lose out on your 4 just because so-and-so decided to, be ridiculous. But I had 1 class at my old school that the 1st grade class that it was a whole bunch of kids were running around and physically hurting other people, purposely tripping kids or pushing kids. And it wasn't it wasn't there were fist fights, but just the sorry, I'm gonna be distracted tonight too because Valerian is playing Horizon Zero Dawn in the other room, and I'm enjoying his commentary. He's getting close to the end of the game, so he's playing, and hopefully Valerian will be done with main story, or at least working on main story tonight, maybe, of things. So I'm excited because he didn't play, or he didn't watch close enough of my playthrough of it, so he doesn't know the story of it. So I'm like, okay, I can finally be careful not to spoil stuff. You should play it. And then also Horizon Forbidden West soon. So the plan, I think at this point, I haven't actually got Horizon Forbidden West yet for PC, but I think I'm gonna do that for spring break here and play some of it and record some of it as kind of a thought. Created a character and you're in the tutorial. How do you get to 3rd person? I think it's literally just like mouse wheel scroll out. I think. I don't know. At this point, I need to open the game because everything in ESO is just so like automatic button pushing after 2,000 hours. I'm not sure. I think that's it. Maybe. No, I'm trying to remember with the new tutorial, if you could call it new. They've had it for like 2 years now. I think you should be able to zoom out, but they might actually lock you into first person for it. I don't remember. Bye, Goldie! Following a mage after being in prison. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember because I've only done I've only done the newer because there's one tutorial now that they just keep. It used to be that the tutorial would change every time they released a chapter. So I've only done that tutorial once. I think I skipped it, or like I at least clicked through it or something when I made my last one. Chose Sork because magic. Okay, that's fair. Sork is a good one to start with just because you can do, you know, you can spec for damage. Sorks can also be healers. Sorks are also good for if you want to do like a solo build. Like I know Bo's got main character built Sork for solo build stuff, and I think for healing or tank things. Sork is really flexible with what you can do. So I think that's a good one to go for. Sork is also fun. I like Sork. I should play on my Sork more than I do. I really should, but I haven't. I need to redo her build. Because she's still using a build. She's still using a pet Sork build that's from, I don't know, multiple expansions ago. And it's not a bad build. Like, it's still, like, you know, it still does its job. I just can't... I still haven't been able to do the endgame content with that build that I would like to be able to do. So, like, for everything else, it's fine. Like, I could even take her into a trial if I wanted to, but I can't, like, solo. I still have... That is, like, my one ESO thing that bugs me as a player that has so many hours in the game and loves the game. I've never beaten a solo arena on Vet. And it bugs me. So I need to, like, that's something I want to do is, like, get a build that is, like, specifically to help towards doing that. Like, I've gotten really close. Like, my Sork has gotten to the final boss of one of them, but I just kept getting stuck. Ooh, Pokemon. Went that route. Also, I can still use... Yeah, any weapon I figured I could get some cool flexibility. Modeled her after an old D&D character. Chose Wood Elf because increased stamina. Yes. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. My Sork's a high elf. So, Wood Elf is one of the only races that I don't have a character for. That... I'm still kind of holding off of like, well, I don't need another character right now, and if I was to make another character, it would be a duplicate class. I have a character for each class, and each one is a different race, so I don't have a red guard, I don't have a wood elf. I think Imperial is technically the other one I have that I'm missing, but I don't know if I really care to make one. So, yeah, I really wish that, like, experience scrolls weren't bound to our accounts because I have like 500 of those things. And we could get your character to like level 50 in 2 seconds. Also, lib. No, I need to type up the other ones. It's on the to-do list. I figured over spring break, which I'm officially on spring break, I get a week off. I plan to, let's see. All right, loony, it's an adverb. An adverb. I plan to do some body double streams so I can get some things done, college-wise and stream-wise, for video editing and just like stuff like typing up Mad Libs and things like that. Sexually? Fine, okay. Toxic cat food chainsaw sexually. Oh no, Junk gets to pick the part of the body. The next one, so Junk, you get the part of the body. It can't be plural because the next part of the body is plural. So if anyone would like to pick a plural part of the body, that is the next one. Oh boy. Right ass cheek? Did we have the, was it the left one last time or was it the right one last time? Only the right and the left knows what it did. Also, the fact that I'm questioning that is just... Y'all, things that you make me say on the internet. Now I'm like looking through. Was it left? You've done that before. Was it left or right last time? It was right butt cheek. Okay. Last time was right butt cheek. So this time it's right ass cheek. We're changing it slightly. Yes, I totally had to go look. Okay. The left knows what it did. Okay. Alright, if anyone would like to pick the plural part of the body, that is the next Mad Lib word on here. Left ass cheeks allowed in this entire Mad Lib book. Y'all realize how many more of these are still in this book? We've been doing these for how long? It's been like almost a year that we've been doing these at least. Because this came, was it last year? Or was it, I think this was last year's box. This came in last year's St. Jude box. We still have that many more. And we're almost around to St. Jude season again. So we've done a lot of them. But there's still like a ton in this book. I don't know what we will do if we like ever actually finish all of them in that book. Yeah. Also, I'm hoping that this doesn't get muted, but I wanted to listen to Animal Crossing. So that's the vibe for today. I've been listening to this playlist that it hasn't been, I've been listening to it during body double streams and it hasn't been muted, so I'm figuring we're probably fine. Because technically this playlist says DMCA free playlist, because it's like, it's not the actual songs, like it's covers of them. So around Backlogathon 2, the Revenge of the... Is that what we're calling it? Backlogathon 2, the Revenge of the Backlog. Yeah, because we'll do that, because I figure... Actually, that's what you're calling it? Okay. I don't know what Talarian's fighting, but it's not making him happy. I need to look. I don't remember what day the end of the school year is. First one tap versus the backlog. Fair. Hold on. I gotta look. Hi, Bella. Did you need more snuggles? Have I not snuggled you enough yet? I've snuggled you so much since I got home. Yeah, you have to see my little snuggle bee. Yeah. Yes, you're adorable. Hold on. I want to look at calendar. April, May, June. Last day of school is the 18th. Okay. Because I figured this year I won't immediately stream like a ton White One Summer Hints. That is the thing that happens every year, and it hasn't been as bad since I've been doing 4 days a week instead of 5. But I think I will give myself like a week-ish like off from just like everything. So like the 18th, like maybe we would do like that, you know, that week and come back. And we would even maybe come back on the Monday of like the 24th, but I think I want to take like that week and just kind of like recover a bit from the school year and things like that. So, but then we would jump into, you know, I would want to jump into doing like a backlog-a-thon. Maybe not immediately, maybe like we wait a couple weeks or something into the summer, but I don't know. Honestly, it will kind of depend on timing and how quickly we play through Mass Effect 3 is kind of my thought. Oh, the name of the document. Okay. Or go with longer games than 5 hours. I think we definitely need to like update the list. Totally not because there's probably something I've added that probably would fit into that category. Kipsy! Okay, hold on. I totally left your stream open in the background, so I'm just gonna close the extra tab of my own stream real quick. So I rated my own stream. Woohoo! Y'all, if you don't follow Kipsy, go do the thing. Kipsy's a wonderful bean. Welcome on in, Daisy Garden. It's so good to have you here. Hello. I am hearing my husband in the other room. He's played Horizon Zero Dawn and he's getting to the end of the game whenever he's fighting. So if I randomly start laughing, just know that I'm hearing him in the other room playing on the PlayStation. But welcome on in. If you do not know me, I am a Tap Girl. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. We're doing the things. We're Englishing the words. It is officially spring break, and I'm very excited about it. If you want to hang out, Daisy Garden, not just today, but also saying my birthday's on Friday. So if you want to hang out with us, I'm kind of in an Animal Crossing mood, which is why we're listening to Animal Crossing music right now. That we're going to play some Animal Crossing. And we're also going to play something that is a game that I like playing, but I've only ever actually streamed it once as like a test stream on the Nintendo Switch. I'm playing on PC, but we're going to play some Civilization 6, and it's going to be fun. What does he think so far? I think he's been liking it so far. I'm kind of waiting until he finishes the game to really talk a lot about it, because for my brain, I know where the break is story-wise between the first game and the second game. So I'm having to make sure that I don't accidentally say something that he hasn't gotten to yet. So Civ sounds awesome. I was trying to think, because in the past I've done a subathon on my birthday, but I've decided we did an event called the Backlog-a-thon over winter break, and that was really a lot of fun, and I'm planning to do another one like sometime in June once I'm on summer break. That I would rather do that as kind of a thing versus doing a subathon for my birthday. So I was like, what can I do to celebrate and do something different for my birthday? We used to play a ton of Animal Crossing, you know, back when it first came out, but we haven't really streamed it since. So we're going to play some Animal Crossing, and we're going to play some Civilization, which is a lot of fun, and we're going to play together, and it's going to be silly, it's going to be goofy, because none of us are really that necessarily great at the game. So proud of the idea and how well it worked. Yes, Junk gets credit for coming up with the backlogathon. So in our backlog of games here, if anyone wants to hang out tonight, we are going to be questing along in Elder Scrolls Online. I have a ton of hours in the game, and I still have not quested through the latest chapter, Necrom. So we're finally getting around to that because I want to quest through it before Gold Road comes out. So we're gonna do that, and then we're possibly gonna play some House Builder later, because I have ADHD and my brain doesn't tend to focus on games for multiple hours in a row. So we always just kind of have a backup plan there. But before I get even more distracted, anyone coming over on that raid, I super duper appreciate you hanging out. Feel free to lurk. Feel free to run if you need to run. You are always allowed to do that because you need to take care of you. Definitely do the thing. We will be around for a while tonight. We're going to be doing, hopefully a few quests is the idea. So if you have any ESO questions, I won't promise anything, but I do have 2,000 hours in the game. So I can probably answer at least a few of them. Joy stream? We will. Thank you for the raid, Kipsy. I appreciate you bringing the Daisy Garden over. Yeah. Also, Bella says hi. I don't know. Bella's been really snuggly since I got home today. Bella's kind of been she's been hanging out with Talarian more than me lately. And today is like no, we're gonna be here. I haven't seen Ella yet, actually. I saw her like briefly when I got home, so I don't know where she's off and hiding right now. Chat will say I only have one cat. I don't. I have two. They're Ella and Bella, which are two separate cats. They are not the same one. Do not let chat try to fool you. Do not believe their lies. Oh, also, because I haven't done one yet, for those of you coming over from the Daisy Garden, we do also have roles set up over here. Like Gipsy's, because yes, I maybe totally stole the idea from Gipsy. So if you want to roll, same setup at once every 20 minutes, you can do a roll. Roll twins! The single cat Ella. No, Junk. No. Yeah, so if you get a natural 20, you do get some ice cubes. We don't have anything super fancy with the currency other than we use it to like buy tickets if someone like uses channel points to redeem a game giveaway. So if anyone is wanting a game to play and you don't know what to play or don't have a game to play, I have like 16 pages of games from Humble. So if you would like to use channel points to claim one of them, you definitely can. Also, in terms of things, channel points will be like half off on my birthday stream on Friday. So if you want to come around and get it for half the channel point cost, that is also a thing. Or yeet them all like I do intend to do. Yeah, you can duel. We do also have a Pokemon bot that you can catch Pokemon. And if you feel so inclined, there is also like a panel thing down below in my panels where you can actually battle the Pokemon in it. So, bot, don't be so mean to Image. How dare you? How dare you give the wonderful Image a 1? Bad bot. Yeah. Was it a bad bot? She's just purring. She's so cute. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a Bella hangout on stream. Used to be... Jumping down or are you staying? Okay. It used to be only Bella that would show up on stream. But lately it's been Ella coming and saying hi. And you can tell, because Ella will not loaf there, because Ella is bigger and she does not fit. So Bella is small enough. We think that Bella was probably like the runt of the litter, because Bella's like tiny. Like Ella like seems big in comparison to Bella, but Ella still isn't really even that big of a cat. Like in compared to like how big other cats can be, Ella isn't that big. Bella's just really tiny. Yeah. Are you a tiny bee? Just watching her ears move. Yeah? What you think? Yeah, look. It's a tiny bee. What? You not want to be a bean? You want to go look out the window? Or are you just going to hang out with us? Okay. Oh, cat hair. We need to get a new cat brush for them. Also, if anyone wants to remind me at some point to like actually lint roll the mic again because it's gotten covered in cat hair again. I try to remember to do that occasionally and I'm like, it definitely needs to happen again. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, also, before we hop into game, I wanted to point out that I have added more stickers to my water bottle. And I'm very happy about it. And I now need to add more stickers to it because I've spent the majority of this water bottle's life has been either no stickers or it had just this one penguin on it. And then last year, recently, I don't know, earlier this year, I added this one. And then in the last couple of days, I just actually be brave and actually commit to sticking stickers instead of holding on to them for all of eternity and never being brave enough to actually commit to sticking them somewhere. But the problem is right now it's like this side, you see the water bottle from this side, it still looks like there's no stickers on it. So I need to fix this. And also, I like it because the cat donut is one a student gave me, and so is the unicorn one, and this one's cute because the twins who are in my tap dance club gave me this sticker. So I think I'm thinking it like it's the twins on there, and I think it's cute because they're really sweet. Lint roll the mic. I mean, we could just turn this into an ASMR stream. I don't know if that would actually work. I don't know how well that would actually work. I would not be well equipped to do an ASMR stream. I am also very much if I'm gonna listen to ASMR, it's like sand, kinetic sand, or like plaster cracking, or it's not like, you know, or tapping things. It's not whisper things. Which is why it's like, if people did like ASMR streams with like out talking, then I would totally be down to watch more ASMR streams than I do. Other thing I'm going to say before we hop into game, I'm even going to drop the link to the latest episode here. If anybody wants to check it out. I do have a series over on YouTube of a playthrough of Cozy Grove. So if you have not seen Cozy Grove, it's a very cute cozy game that is intended for you to play similar to like what Animal Crossing New Horizons was supposed to be. That you play it for a little bit each day and there's only so many quests you can do every day. And it's really cozy. Or if you just need some background noise, my kind of objective while filming it is like, yes, it's, you know, you could sit and you could actively watch it, but also you could just have it in the background if that makes sense. So if you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, I'd really appreciate if you do it. It's still weird to talk about and be like, yeah, do the thing. Everybody needs to say happy birthday to Jessica. Happy birthday, Jessica! How is the Genshin things? Hello, hello! Cake to Necrom, what a show. From cake day to play. Oh, what a way. We bring love and party to Tap Girl stream. So hearty. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. The wiggle wiggle. The wiggle 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 wiggle. I kind of forgot we had the Paimon boink. I kind of forgot about that. It was nice. I'm glad it was nice. Well, welcome on in, Raiders. If you do not know me already, I'm Jessica. Hanging out there and whatnot. Hello. I am Tap Girl. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. We play all kinds of games here. Tonight we are going to play some ESO and do some questing in Necrom. So if you've hung out in Jessica's before, You might know some ESO things. Currently, Jessica's on a hyper-focus on Genshin. I know that. Yes, we're playing ESO. I know. What? ESO? Yes, you're just a little bit of a Genshin hyper-focus. Did commissions domain and did one story quest? Okay. Oh, excuse me. Just a little bit, but we are going to quest in Necrom tonight, because I still haven't done that yet. I really should have earlier, but I didn't get around to it, so we're doing it now. And then we might play a little bit of House Builder later, is kind of my thought, because that's another game that we've been slowly playing some levels in, and oftentimes my brain, even as much as it loves ESO questing, will decide to not let me focus on it anymore, so... Hi CT, it's good to see you. How was the tree selling today? Needs to eat cake? Yes, do the thing. You are always welcome to raid and run and lurk and do whatever the things. That goes to anyone coming over on the raid. I super appreciate you coming over, but definitely make sure you're taking care of you. Celestial, you get to pick a plural part of the body is what the next one is. Just know that the one before it is also a part of the body, and Junk picked right ass cheek. So so you get to pick a plural part of the body. So you need to be responsible. But there's ESO to play. I totally understand. Definitely make sure you get some rest, Junk, do the thing, but also Jessica, Junk made an ESO character. Junk made an ESO character. ESO wormholes. Oh, no tree souls, but Fridays are pretty slow because people work. Yeah. Last time I went back, I flipped back through and looked. Last time it was right butt cheek. This time it's right ass cheek. So there's a slight difference. Just got a weapon? Okay. Now you get to do the little quick weapon tutorial thing. Sorry, my brain decided to pop. Okay, hold on. I was getting this out for our plural part of the body. Because so far this Mad Lib is toxic cat food chainsaw, sexually right ass cheek. Okay. Also, while I'm... Oh, we haven't even talked about Jester Festival yet. Y'all, we might have to be distracted and do, like, a Jester Festival quest. I love the Jester Festival so much. It is, like, one of my favorite holiday event things. Because it's also just fun, too, because not... Oh, did I make myself a button for this? Do I have... Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, we're pausing the Animal Crossing music because I am clicking into ESO. But no matter what part of the body I choose is going to sound bad. So let's go with boobies so it's not too weird. Okay. Kind of tempted to look like, I haven't read the title of this one either. Okay. If anyone else wants their Mad Liberdino... Oh goodness, I have so many hair bubbles, sorry. If anyone else wants their Mad Lib redeem of the day, the next 2 words are nouns. 2 nouns. Yeah, we got 2 nouns, 2 adjectives, another part of the body. 2 more nouns, an adjective, and a noun. Hey! Hey, GG Goldie, rolling that natural 20. Enjoy your ice cubes. Can you imagine what would happen with the sexy right ass cheek? And feet? I mean, yeah, we could find out. I don't know. Okay, let me... Beep, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop. Also, guess who remembered to actually open my Tamriel Trade Center thing before I open the game? So my main character is currently decked out for Jester Festival. I don't have like an actual good outfit really, but this is the one that goes with the crown, so therefore, like, you know, in terms of aesthetics, kind of fits with the crown a little bit. I do have the wooden stick toy horse mount, but unfortunately it doesn't give you like, it's essentially just like you get to sprint with the mount stamina bar instead. It doesn't give you the speed boost, unfortunately. Also, because of my character having the speed boost buff thing she does have, it breaks the animation while she's sprinting, so it looks like she's just running and holding the stick in the air instead of actually using it as the toy stick mount. So I've compromised. Instead, I have our unicorn, quote, quote, mount here. It's actually a retrospect. Fair. Also, my brain is... Sorry, I'll turn the Animal Crossing music back on. But I keep forgetting, and y'all are allowed to yell at me about this. I'm trying to get back in the habit. I used to have them open every single stream, and I've been so bad about it lately of having... Do I even have it? It should be bookmarked. Where are they? Okay, there. Of actually remembering to open the captions for stream, and I feel bad about it. Okay, testing. Are they even gonna work? Maybe I have to mess around with this later. It's not even picking it up. Weird. Oh, slow typing because you're on PS4 and I'm typing on my phone. So you can work on the Civ 6 tutorial? Yes, do the thing. Do the thing. That's totally fair. Hold on, maybe I can get the other ones to open. But I've been trying to remember to actually do those. I guess I could use the old ones. Honestly, I should just be fancy, and there's an OBS thing that I can do that would just be like an automatic one in there. Love that multitasking setup. Yes. Okay, let me put... Okay. Hello. Starting, testing, testing. Yeah, it's not picking up. It says it's on, but it's not. Must be not picking up the right audio source, and I don't know how to fix that, so I think I might have to mess with it later. But just know, I've realized that I want to have captions activated, and I've just been bad about remembering to do that, because sometimes my brain just doesn't like that. So I am gonna deactivate it. Let me see if I can actually get these ones to activate. So I do technically have 2 different ones installed. All right. Testing. It's still not picking up my mic. You all can hear me, yeah? Because it's picking up on OBS. It must be... My thought is it's not picking up the right audio source through the website with my, you know, Go XLR stuff and whatnot. Send captions directly to OBS. Okay, I'll need to mess with this later. Sorry, y'all. Unless if we really want them right now, I can mess with it, but... Cool. Sorry, we've been distracted. We are gonna hop into ESO. I might be distracted to do Jester Festival. I might just do Jester Festival later. Oh, I forgot that I left her here. I finished questing through Rothgar last night. You still technically have, I think it's like 2 days left if you have not quested through the Rothgar main storyline. If you complete that, then you can claim a mount in the Crown Store. Also, if you all have not looked at the daily check-ins for the next month, there's some cool stuff for, because April is the anniversary of ESO, and this year is the 10-year anniversary, so we're getting some fancy stuff in daily check-ins. So if you haven't checked those out yet, there's like a 10-year anniversary like outfit, and there's also seals in there, and I don't remember the other thing. This mount here, I think I am going to spend my Seals of Endeavor on, because I have every other Indrik in this game, and I really like the Indrik mounts. I think they're really cool. And I have almost enough seals. I have almost 16,000. I would already have it, but I decided I spent some of my seals here. Let me get down to the actual stable floors so I'm not up here. I decided to spend some of my seals, and I got this emote because this emote looks cool and sounds cool. So I spent a couple thousand seals on this emote, so I'm currently resaving back up to the 16,000. Pretty, isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. I really like it. It's really it's really pretty. So it's also a thing too. It's like I have invested the time into the Indriks. You can get Indrik mounts still with event tickets and things. They have a rotation of having the berries and the feathers and stuff in the event thing still, as far as I know. But the Indrik mounts were a year of very intense ESO questing in events that you had to get a lot of tickets to be able to get them, because every single... So for one base Indrik... Hold on. Let me actually just pull up my Indriks. For one base Indrik... Oh, what are they called? Here. The one thing that bugs me is the elk is in here and the ram's now in here. It used to be this was just the Indrik page. For one base Indrik, which I think is this one. Yeah. So to get this basic Indrik, that's just the default colors, you had to get 4 feathers, and each feather cost 10 tickets. And you would get like 2 or 3 event tickets a day, depending on which event it was. And then once you had the base Indrik, then you could get 4 berries. And those berries would be specific to a different variation of the Indrik mount. So then you would evolve this base Indrik into a fancier version of it. So times a lot of Indriks. I think this one, I think this is a Crown Store one. But but 1, 2. This was also a fancy one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This, I think, was actually a fancy one. 6 or 7 of them? I don't remember which was for crown stores. Obtained by combining. Oh, no, that is one. That is one of them. Okay. This is a purchased one. Okay, so we've got like 7 different Indriks that I not only did I get all the base ones and also have enough to still have a base one at the end. I also evolved all of them, but not only that, I also have the matching combat pets. I have all the matching little non-combat pets for each of the Indriks as well, which was also an additional 10 tickets. There was one event that I did. You can buy tickets with crowns. There was one that I bought tickets to be able to get the pet, but that was because it was a Thieves Guild / Dark Brotherhood event, and I had not quested through either quest line, and those ones are kind of a pain to try to quest through the story to unlock the dailies while also simultaneously student teaching, so that one did not happen that way. Okay, now that I've gone on my tangent, now I kind of want to change my pet. But if anyone wants to redeem the change my pet, I don't remember if that channel point's actually still active. I might need to reactivate it because I'd taken it out, I think, because we weren't actively streaming ESO a ton. Currently the pet I have out, this is the dog that I don't think you can get anymore because it was the pre-order bonus for Gold Road, and I think that ended like last week. I think. So many things to collect, all the things and whatnot. Out of curiosity. Earn an event ticket, sell to merchants. Okay. Because I already did this weekly, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wait till the next weekly to get this. Because I still need... Whoa, much stuff, much so... I have 23 mail. But I have so much. Oh, I know I have a bunch of mail. That would be why. Okay. I'm not actually going to claim that right now. We'll get that later. I maybe spent gold in a guild auction. And purchased lots of fish and fish bait. Oh, right. I put alloys up for sale. Okay, I made bank. I forgot I put those up there. Just how much gold did I just earn? A casual 334.8k gold. I've been selling some of my extra like crafting things that are more expensive like that just because I haven't been doing my writs the last few days because I haven't had time. I've like done them on my main character and that's it. So to kind of, which that is more than I would earn doing writs in a week. I think if I do writs on all of my characters that are doing writs. Oh, I forgot I didn't actually want to set that one active. I do all my writs on all the characters that are doing writs. I have one character that I am not currently doing writs on because I'm leveling her only doing quests. But if I do all my writs every day in a week, I get like 200 and something K, I think, if I mathed it correctly. No pet option, but you can still change. Oh, I still need... Okay, I keep forgetting to deactivate that one. You know what? I'm just going to do that right now while I'm remembering. Hi, is it Lucian? Welcome on in. How's it going? Okay, audio's going to cut out for just a second because it does cut out when I tab out. I'll give you all the chill Animal Crossing music back. I'm just going to go in here and fix that real quick. Manage rewards. I will turn off the change the Christmas tree lights. And I will turn back on the pick my mount and pick my pet in ESO if you wish to redeem those channel points. You might have to refresh, but those should be there now. So. Okay. We are, in theory, we are currently in Hrothgar, because I finished the main storyline last night, finally. Which means, in terms of ones that are released, I've quested in all of the, like, well, actually, no, I guess I've done... Here's my one problem with this game. I've done, like, all of the DLC, but I haven't done base game. I haven't done base game. Like, I think I've done every single DLC. I think that Hrothgar was the only one that I hadn't quested in yet that's DLC. Because when I started playing this game, Vardenfell was the most recent expansion. And I've quested through all of them as they've released. So I think Hrothgar is the only one that I had missed. I'm working on base game. I've done a chunk of it. I've done the Altmary Dominion, like, main story. I did not do side quests, but I need to go back and do base game, but I have the inability of focusing on one quest line. Actually, I was gonna go to the Telvarni Peninsula, but we still need to finish the prologue. And I think that wasn't, where is this? Is it Reaper's March? Yeah, because I almost wandered into this. Because there's a survey that's right over here that I was picking. I was like, oh, what's that? And then I realized, wait, no, that's the Necrom quest. Let's not randomly wander into that when that is where we actually want to be going for things on stream. So we are doing the prologue quest, and then we will jump into... We're doing the prologue quest first because that just makes the most sense, but I think we will actually side quest before we do the main story quest. Oh, also, for purposes of leveling, I am going to get Isabel out. I prefer to hang out with Ember, but for purposes of leveling...
Where will our adventures take us today?
We will hang out with Isabel today, because I think she's level 5 now? 6 now? 6. I'm trying to get more of them leveled up. And then I know as we do side quests in Necrom, we will unlock... I still don't have... I haven't done any of them, so I don't have the companions from that chapter. So, not that I need more companions to level up. Because I only have 2 at level 20. I have Miri and Ember that are maxed out. Bastion's like halfway there. And then Isabel's at 6.
This way, Proxy.
Okay. Pokemon.
Greetings, Basian. This is Fate's Chosen.
The one the Golden Eye foretold? You honor me, Laramil. Fate's Chosen. The Golden Eye so rarely elevates a mortal, but I can see that you aren't just another of Nirn's common rabble. How can I assist you, Chosen? Just keep your voice down. Followers aren't appreciated in these lands.
Okay, we need to go to the Shrine of the Golden Eye. Can you tell us the shrine's location?
If only I could, Chosen. Our master demands the utmost secrecy, and we must be careful around non-believers. Many would injure me or worse if they suspected I consorted with Daedra. Whenever I go to worship, I am blindfolded and led there by others.
Okay, can you tell me who usually leads you to the shrine?
Mildenor always takes me to the shrine. Oh, I see his home is already marked on your map. May the Golden Eye lead you to the knowledge you seek, Chosen.
Okay.
Go, Proxy. I want to get Basian's opinion on the encoded letter you brought me.
Oh, right, I forgot about the letter. Yeah.
As I said, you honor me, Laramil. But why bring the Chosen here? That was dangerous for all of us.
Desperate circumstances demand risks, Basian. I just hope Fate's Chosen is ready for what comes next.
Sometimes, Laramel, you can be as inscrutable as the Great Eye.
Huh. Okay. The Pokemon bot must be having some kind of event or something, because there's like, what's with the extra emotes? I used to like actually remember to check the Pokemon bot Discord and like watch the events and stuff. I will admit I have not done that at all recently. Okay. I will say on our questing today, I have been doing some surveys, but if we do come across like jewelry mine spots, I will be being distracted and I will be stopping to collect those because I have been doing some surveys, but I am still overall running low on I was gonna say pewter, but that's not right. That's the low. Ahaha. I've been the platinum dust for making more bars for me to be able to do my writs. I've been running low on it, and I've been doing surveys, so I definitely still have some. And I have more surveys to do, but in terms of time, I haven't the last couple weeks had time to do any farming or anything like that, and because I've been doing so many writs lately, I'm starting to run low on some materials. Which means I actually need to do a survey. Just maybe. I will say, I don't know if I actually have the surveys. Okay, I do have a couple. I have the jewelry surveys and the clothing surveys in my main character's inventory right now, because clothing is the other material that I'm starting to run low on. So if we do come across a survey, we will be slightly distracted. Fishing!
Well.
Okay, where are we? Are we going oh, okay.
Mildenor keeps a room in this cellar, Proxy.
Wouldn't that be so weird for someone to, like, one, if you're living in a cellar, but just for someone to, like, look down in on that? I don't know. That feels weird.
Mildenor.
Oh.
Look around, Proxy. We must ascertain what transpired here.
Well, that's not good. I do find it interesting that there's blood. Oh, it's a rune. Okay. I was gonna say there's blood on the wall, but not on the body.
Runes of destruction. Powerful magic that overcame Mildenor's wards of protection.
Oh. Oh, because that was just marking the other runes. I get it. I was like, why didn't we get to click on the others?
He must have snatched that from whoever attacked him before he died.
Okay. The top of the note must have been ripped off when Mildenor grabbed it. Your new patrons demand satisfaction. The glyphs are in play and are required to make the assault on Apocrypha. I know I'm saying that wrong. I don't know why I can't say it properly. I'm attempting. You have been tasked with acquiring them. Should you fail, dark visions and a painful death will be the least of your concerns. Complete your mission, and I will meet you to claim the glyphs. Or the glyphics? Oh, right, because we have the glyphics. Okay. One who remembers. Uh-oh.
Mildenor set wards to protect this chamber, but their energy was burned away by those runes. Only a powerful devotee of the One Who Knows could utilize such magic. A follower of Hermaeus Mora killed Mildenor. Perhaps even someone he knew.
Well, that's not good. Okay, well, Hermaeus Mora... Or would Hermaeus Mora send one of his followers to kill Mildenor?
No, the One Who Knows rarely gets that involved in determining the course of fate. This was the work of a traitor, one who claims devotion to Hermaeus Mora but works to advance the threat we have been tasked to stop.
Okay, this scrap of paper suggests someone else is seeking the glyphics in order to assault Apocrypha.
Hermaeus Mora told me that adversaries were gathering against him. I wondered why he never told me who they were. Perhaps he doesn't know. But how is that possible? The one who knows everything. As for the glyphics, we will keep them safe.
Wonder if it's like a blind spot, like, you know, of not being able to necessarily see what your followers are doing as much. I don't know. Hermaeus Mora does have a lot of eyes. Pick your pet, Nisa. Okay. Okay, so what now?
While we examined the letter that Drollis gave you, Vasian remembered another follower who may know the location of the shrine, Nara Haida. Let me mark her camp on your map.
Okay.
We must reach the shrine and use the glyphics as Hermaeus Mora instructed.
Okay. All right, let's go find them.
I shall meet you at the camp. I want to make sure Mildenor is taken care of. Then I need to do a little more work to decipher the coded letter. Travel safely, Proxy.
Okay. I think Drellis suspects a traitor as well. He warned me to be cautious of you.
These are the situations that make us flinch at every shadow, Proxy. If Drollis also suspects a traitor, that means we follow the same trail. His only mistake is assuming it was me. I seek to assist you and save 2 worlds, nothing more.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, we don't really know you that well yet, so I feel like we have a right to be suspicious. Okay. So, I have way too many pets in this game. So, we have some Daedric beast things. I have a lot of different flying pets. There's different butterflies and imps. Various other floating torch bugs and thingamajiggers. Super specific. In the exotic category, we have lots of little things of different creatures with hats and little horses. This is where also all the Indrics are as well. We have little foxes. We have cubs. We have bantam guars. We have a death hound. A cat tiger-like. I have a desert lynx. I have a fennec fox. I have a ghostly house cat. I was gonna say, I definitely have some cats in here. I have a little tiny kitten. I have a Jakajit Chimera, which is it's a little baby version of a character from elsewhere. I have Jakajit Raz. Chicken, nightmare bear cub, northern lynx. I actually have a lot more cat-related pets than I thought. Senche lion cub. Sijic cubs. Indrik pocket mammoth. There's a leopard cub. I actually don't remember. I don't remember how I got that one. This must. Oh, actually, no. I think this was one that came. That I have a matching. I think that's the matching mount. This is making me realize how many pets I have in this game. I have a prairie dog. There's a golden cat. We have the little witch hat cat. And if we want to go just like straight up domestic, I literally just have like a regular like cat. I have a retriever. I've got a bunny. I have a gray striped cat. This one I definitely should run around at some point with during the during the Jester Festival. I forgot that that was a pet. And there's the pig. There's a pony. There's a bunny. I know, so many choices. Can I just search by... Well, I guess I could search by cub, but then it wouldn't show the cats. I wish we could, like... I don't know. ESO, I feel like I need more categories of pets with how many pets there are. Like, putting a flame Atronach pack wolf with just, like, a cozy little cat seems a little odd, I guess. I don't know. I feel like we could break down... I don't know. I guess the other thing, too, is, like, some of these definitely I feel like fit exotic. Like, you know, we have the river crabs and the bantam gores and, you know, the spiders and stuff. Like, but this one gets categorized as exotic because it's a character with a hat on. Not because it's, like, you know, it's still just, like, a cat. Like your Virgil. Okay. That one I think was over here, yeah? Yeah. Essential striped cat. Oh, it looks like there's 2 of them because I activated it and previewed it. There we go. Now he has a friend. I don't remember if this one... Some of them have the animation that it will, like, play at, like, catching stuff. I don't remember if that one has this. Yay! That was cute. I know, that also just made me re-remember how many... how many pets I own in this game, which is a little silly. But it's also, it's like, well, after time, you've collected a lot of things. Okay, I'm gonna hop up real quick, and I'm gonna go get my nose spray, I think. Because it's either that or my nose is bleeding? Or no, we're gonna go investigate that, and I will be right back. I'm back. Alright. Alright, everything's gonna settle here momentarily. I used some nose spray. I think it's just dry. The problem was morning. Yeah, it was like, earlier it was like, I noticed that I was like, I thought it was just a scab or something, which I think it is just maybe that it moved and it started bleeding again or something. Because it doesn't, the weird thing with it is normally like I can feel like my nose being dry, and this time it's doing the like, it's really dried, it's getting like, you know, cracked, whatever, like, even though it's not dry. Does that make any sense? Like, it doesn't actually feel dry and it's not dried out in there, but it's still doing that. So I'm just gonna chalk it up to allergies, I guess. But yeah, I guess Final Fantasy doesn't have anything to actually sort for pets or anything like that. I just have the, like, the randomizer. If I want to swap pets, or like I will go in there and specifically pick one, but I don't have I don't have enough pets in Final Fantasy for that to be like an issue. At most, I think I have like 10 or something like that. I don't have a ton of pets in Final Fantasy 14. I'm still kind of torn, like, in terms of questing in Final Fantasy, if I want to continue with my main character, or like I guess in terms of like, I would love to record a YouTube series of questing through the main story of Final Fantasy 14, and I'm torn whether I have a character that I created, I just haven't actually started it yet. I have a character I created that I would start with, but then I'm like, well, do I want to then swap to my main character, and like how far along do I want to like have my main character finish something before I would, you know, do that swap if I'm recording it, or do I just stick with that character? But then it's like, do I stick with that character and finish the story for the first time with a secondary character instead of my first character? I don't know. I have choices to make. I have 3 or 4 pages. Okay. Don't have any pages. Hi, NLA. No pages in Final Fantasy 14. There are a lot of pets that you can get in Final Fantasy. I just don't have many of them. No, we're talking pages of collections of pets. It's a big choice. I know, I'm like, because I think, I don't know, I'm just thinking in terms of, like, in terms of, like, recording reaction purposes for later in the story stuff. I don't know if I should, like, I don't know, if it's one of those things that if I'm gonna quest through it for the first time while I'm recording, or, you know, while I'm questing through it for the first time, I would like that to be on my little Lala character. And in terms of purposes for recording, I think it would probably be better to record first things. So I think I would probably just use the newer character for A Realm Reborn. And then obviously I've done a little bit of Heavensward. I think I'm on like the level like 52 quests or something like that. So I'm not terribly far into it.
Oh, nice. What did you find?
Because like right now it's one of those things too. It's like I think I will like probably still keep questing through Heavensward on my main character. Because I just know, like, timing wise right now, I'm not in a place where I have time to record a series like that. Because of everything else content-wise that I'm currently working on. So, at this point, like, that's still something, you know, that could maybe be a summer project or something. Have I done the event yet? Not yet. I wanted to finish. I completely underestimated how many hours it was going to take me to quest through the entirety of the Hrothgar main storyline. I thought I would have been done with it already. still took me like another 3 or 4 hours or whatever for those last few quests. So I have not gotten to it yet, but I think I will do that tonight, is my thought. Don't even have a Final Fantasy 14 spreadsheet? Do we need to make a spreadsheet? Do we need to make a spreadsheet for the spreadsheet purposes? Okay. Also, where are we? Oh, there they are. Oh,
Appears
that's
we
not
both
good.
arrived too late, friend.
It's always great showing up when someone dies. That's fun.
As soon as I learned of more threats against the faithful, I came as quickly as I could. Unfortunately, I arrived too late to save Naraheda. I'm glad you're here, though. I wanted to tell you what I uncovered concerning the traitor, Laramil.
Okay. One thing just visually, being in Reaper's March and seeing a character in, like, current graphics feels weird. Two, I'm also just becoming aware of just like, oh, the difference between like questing with characters in Hrothgar versus these. I know it's not like a huge priority. They have a shit ton of other stuff that they can be doing with the game. I would personally love to see, like, not even like the area, the world, like so much overhaul in terms of graphics. I would love to see base game have an update for like the NPCs outfits, to be able to be more dimensional like these ones are, because the base game ones look like they are part of their skin layer. And I would personally love to see the furnishing items that are in base game be like updated to match the current ones, because like if you place them in a house, like you can visually see the difference between stuff. But I know that is like nowhere near a priority for like the dev team or anything like that. But I was like, I still think it'd be really cool just visually to have that match. Just because, like, you know, obviously it's ESO celebrating their 10-year anniversary next month. Obviously the graphics and things were a little bit different 10 years ago. So, yes, in terms of things for event purposes, I still need to do the Final Fantasy 14 event. And I still need to quest through the current Genshin events. Because I haven't done those yet. So I want to do that. And I need to check. I don't know if the DBD event is ending tomorrow. I know it ends soon, but I would like to go at least complete one more quest of it. Like, I'm not so concerned about getting the outfit from the event, but I would like the little profile picture. I can get that, and I need 25 more points. So I can manage to do that, but also I do have other things that I could be doing, but also the fun things. It's just, why can't everything just be super fun and entertaining? And Brain, why can't we just complete the thing that we need to do? It's fine. Okay, so why do you think Laramil is a traitor?
I'm not at liberty to divulge the secrets of my order, but I can tell you that Laramil plans to use the glyphics to betray the Great Eye. And Naraheda whispered, Laramil is the doom of Apocrypha with her dying breath.
Oh.
What more proof do you need?
That's, I guess, some proof if you're going to use your dying breath on that. I was hoping, how did you say it? Narita could tell me the location of the Shrine of the Golden Eye.
I can help you with that. The faithful in this region tell a riddle. Where claw meets prey, beneath open air, in stone, shows the way. I believe it refers to the location I marked on your map.
Oh.
Just remember, stay alert around Laramil.
Okay, thanks for the information, Dralis.
May the Great Eye lead you safely to the Shrine of the Golden Eye, Chosen.
Is there a difference between the Great Eye and the Golden Eye?
Hermaeus Mora answers to many names, more than the blades of grass in these fields. I belong to the sodality of the Eye, and we revere the Great Eye. The Golden Eye is a different sect. We are not so many, however, that we are unaware of each other.
Okay, so why did you come to see Narita?
As I conducted my own investigation of Laramel's treachery, I discovered that someone was hunting the Prince of Forbidden Knowledge's faithful. Naraheda
Naraheda, okay.
was a friend.
Oh.
I wish I had gotten here sooner.
How do I know you're not the traitor, Dralis?
What an absurd accusation. I've done nothing but go out of my way to assist Fate's Chosen, and this is the thanks I receive?
I mean...
Believe what you will, I've told you how to find the shrine. Do as you see fit, Chosen.
I mean, it's fair to ask if we're trying to figure out who the traitor is. We don't know either of you very well yet.
Another of the faithful murdered. What happened here?
Both I and the Chosen arrived too late, Laramil.
Curious to see you in this place, at this particular time, Dralis.
Let's not forget who's actually one of the Great Eye's faithful, Laramil. Now, I have my own investigation to continue.
Come, Proxy. I deciphered the letter.
I love how they could just, like, bamf out of existence. I appreciate that. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Iceberg. It's good to have you here.
Drollis's presence here. The one who knows never suggested they had any of their faithful dealing with this threat. No matter. With Basian's help, I was able to decipher the letter Drollis gave you.
Okay, so what does the encoded letter contain?
Orders for the Dusksabers, vampire mercenaries from the Telvanni Peninsula.
Oh?
They were hired to steal the Emerald Glyphic and take it to the Shrine of the Golden Eye. It also contained a riddle to direct them to the shrine's location.
Dralis told me this riddle. Where claw meets prey, beneath open air and stone shows the way.
Dralis, The coded riddle was slightly different. Where claw meets prey, the farthest corner in the largest hall shows the way. I suppose the shrine could have two entrances. I shall mark your map and let you determine the proper path.
Okay. I guess one of these will lead us to the Shrine of the Golden Eye.
I had hoped the letter would indicate who hired the mercenaries, but no. Anyway, the Shrine of the Golden Eye lies somewhere in Claw Strike, Proxy. I shall meet you there. Once inside, we can use the 3 glyphics as Hermaeus Mora instructed.
Okay. Why do you keep calling me Proxy, Laramil?
Does the term offend in some way? It is a perfectly appropriate word for one who acts in the place of another. Hermaeus Mora has chosen you to act as their agent in this matter. Hence, Proxy.
Okay, I guess that's fair enough. Okay, Dralis thinks you're the traitor. He says he plans to use... he says you plan to use the glyphics to portray his master.
Is that where his investigation has led him? To a conclusion as inaccurate as it is absurd. What do they teach the followers of the Prince of Secrets these days? My interests lie in accumulating knowledge and saving 2 realms. Nothing more.
Okay. If you say so. I guess we have to take your word for it for now. Okay, so it sounded like we have a choice. Okay, I figured we were going to a delve because the other prologues have led us to, like, you know, it's also kind of a cool thing that it layers into, you know, because obviously it's a prologue quest intended to be done before the release of the chapter. So it's in a base game area of some sort. Okay. Well, I guess we just ride over there to it. I was going to say, there's not really a way shrine that would get us more conveniently closer to that. So, I guess we have a little bit of a journey. Also, I keep forgetting I need to actually pick a mount. Oh, for Isabel. Also, vampires being involved? I don't think I realized there was vampires involved in this, maybe. Whee! we gotta go up and out and around. Where are we? I am not super familiar with Reaper's March. It's not a zone that I wander. If I'm in Reaper's March, it's typically for like New Life Festival or something like that. Ooh. Hold on, I want to think. Oh.
Guard up. Get moving.
Okay. Except I'm gonna have to put... We'll stack the thing so she gets the points for it, but I am gonna have to put Isabel away here. Or she's gonna get mad at me. Isabel does not like stealing things.
Let's
Ember
go do something exciting.
is fine with things being stolen. My inventory's full. Why is my inventory full?
Only if
Oh, right, because I said I have the surveys in here. That's why. Also, it is event season, so there is that. Of course, the inventory is going to complain about having too many things. Oh, speaking of which.
oh, good. I was so bored.
If anyone needs Cadwell's sword style page or Dova's dual girdle, if any of you need one of these, I already know them and don't have a use for them. So I'm either just gonna toss them into the guild bank or sell them or something like that, because I do not have a use for them because I already have learned them. So if anyone needs those, I'm happy to give them away to have the inventory slots back. It's fine. I don't have an inventory problem. It's totally fine. I don't have an inventory problem. I don't have an inventory problem. Have I? No, it was marked off, so I must have been in this delve at some point. I've smacked the boss here. So I've been here at some point, but I was like, I don't think I've done... There's a quest here? I don't know. Okay. Okay, into the shrine using Dralis' interest or using Laravel's interest. Okay. Okay, we're gonna smack these, and then I'm gonna stick the surveys back in the bank. So I have a little bit more wiggle room here. Because I should have room. Yeah, I do have room in the bank. What do I have in here? Oh, I've got these things in here too. So I got the rewards and things for, that's why I need to deconstruct stuff. I knew it was like, there's some reason I don't have enough inventory right now. It's fine.
This one keeps your...
Also, while I'm thinking about it, you know, I don't have too much gold in this game. There's no such thing. I only have about 13 million. It's only 13 million gold. It's fine. Okay, let's see. Which one?
What new tale will we tell?
I think I would like to use Dralis's. Sorry, I yawned once and now my breathing got off, so now it's just gonna be a... Until it re-regulates, it's gonna keep happening. I think let's use Dralis's entrance. I think I like that idea. I don't know, I'm not, like, necessarily
with us in that fight.
distrustful of Laramel, but the fact that, like, multiple people, Dralis is being suspicious, and, like, obviously she's gonna deny it, but still, I'm like, I don't know if I trust Laramel as much just because she's kind of that weird in-between in terms of loyalty sides. Whereas Dralis is, in terms of commitment, more committed to maybe trying, is an actual follower from Ares Mora, so maybe a little bit more likely to do things to help. I don't know. That is kind of my thought process versus whereas Laramil can kind of pick and choose which sides and when she's on whose side. If she's just in it for the information that Hermaeus Mora occasionally gives her. I don't know. I'm assuming as we quest with them and things like that, we will maybe get some answers. Oh, we're looking for... Okay. Like, why did it say that? We're still looking for her, though, but we took Dralis's. Oh.
Led them right to us, like Gwar to the slaughter.
Or maybe I'm completely wrong about Dralis.
For the Dusk
Alright, maybe Dralis isn't trustworthy. I was gonna say, if anything, one accusing of another could be accusing someone else because they are the traitor. I don't know, they did say Dralis led them right to us. So maybe Dralis isn't our friend. You think I'm the traitor, Looney? Like, I feel like at this point, one of them has to be the traitor. And based on that interaction with that line of dialogue, I'm guessing maybe it is Dralis. I mean, because the other way you could look at it is Dralis is, you know, on the inside, so has more information to be able to do something like that. I don't know. I wasn't expecting vampires to be a part of stuff.
We can walk away from, hey?
It's always a good thing, Isabel. I don't know. I don't think we can count as a traitor yet. Who knows? Maybe we have to betray something, but we don't have any. We're just at the beginning. We don't have anyone to really betray yet. Okay. Does that mean we're going back to the Delve and we need to go through Laramil's? Because he maybe changed the riddle. Enter the shrine using Dralis's entrance. Why did it take me back this way? Did I follow the wrong thing? Okay. And lurking and observing and I too think Tapgirl's the traitor. Well, hi, it's good to see you, but how dare? Who am I betraying? How am I being a traitor? Who am I betraying? Okay, so we went out and around. Okay, just out of curiosity, since I'm here, is the boss up? Boss is up. Hold on. Because I can, we're just gonna smack the Delve boss because it's here. So we might as well. Okay, let's use Laramil's and let's go back this way. I think I started following. Okay, we're gonna use Laramil's. We're gonna go this way. Oh, because Dralis's only went that way. Okay, I get it. I get it. Because there's a wall there. So Dralis really did set us up to be murdered? Oh? Think you're better than the truth? Oh. I hear him talking. Is your own ambition? No.
You've met your match.
I'm just gonna keep running so we can hear him.
My new patrons will share the secret they seek once they pry
Oh.
it out of
Any battle we can walk away from, eh?
Okay. I don't like that the dialogue, like, it sets the dialogue for, like, area things like that will be, like, it goes off once you go through the door, but it's like, if there's enemies and stuff, it's like, then you can't hear them. Dralis, why are you trying to... I just realized how he's, like, holding up Laramil. Okay. I'm Am I sus? I don't know. I am not Jessica. I do not have a sus spot. I do not have a sus spot to test the susness. I do kind of appreciate though that in terms of like saying like that sus has like faded out of popularity with the kids. I don't know if the current vibe is any better, but at least like we moved to something different. I don't know. I think I maybe preferred them saying that sus to them going, that's cringe. I have kids now that will call things cringe. And it just, I literally tell them like, no, you're not using that. We're not calling things cringe in my classroom. The other thing I have to say is, y'all know Cheese Touch? Did any of you ever play? That was not a game that I ever played as a kid or knew about. We played the game. But the just this generation thing is called Cheese Touch. And I'm like, why? Calling things cringe, that's so sus, right? I don't know. I just like the thing, I guess the thing that bugs me about it is the way kids use it is they call something cringe when it's different. So like if we're doing a different style of dance, or if I show them a video and like the person in the video doesn't look like them. Like I use a lot of different diverse videos, but you know, obviously it's not going to match every single kid in the room every single time. And they will use it as a like cop out for like being open to learning stuff, and it's basically the equivalent of the kid being like, well, I'm checking out now, I'm not going to pay attention, if that makes sense. Is the kids that use it, and that's how they're using the word. So like if they were actually using it in like, you know, that's cringe because that was like super awkward or something like that, it's pretty yikes. Exactly. Like if they were using it is in like the actual like that was cringy whatnot, but they're using it and it's like, you know, because I showed a different cultural video. Like, no, we're not cringing at different cultures. No, that's not okay. Like just because someone's different than you doesn't mean they're cringe. Like, you know, having that kind of discussion kind of thing. So, and it's not a ton of kids who do it, but it's those kids. I have a couple kids that are definitely the like, you know, have way too much phone access to the internet. So I feel like you can't call things cringe until they go through puberty. You need to experience the cringe before you can identify it. That is also another thing. It's like, no, you don't know what cringe is. No, you know. And it's like, I get it. Like, if they were, like, they're not, I guess, using it wrong. They're using it in a way that makes sense to them. But it's still like a, no, that's not okay for school. Because that's not kind. And we're kind here. Like, you know, teaching that. So, but still. For the other thing, Cheese Touch is literally, okay, if you know Punch Buggy, Cheese Touch is like Punch Buggy. And it's like the thing, it's like, you're not allowed to say the words in that order in my classroom. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. No. I literally had kids at my old school, like, get into, like, fights over it. I'm like, no, we're not saying those words here. We're not playing this game. It's dumb. Okay. I feel like this is a very long roundabout way for us to get to them. No, you don't get the glyphics. We're gonna take them. This way, this way. Ooh.
Ah, there you are. Did you
Oh.
evade or dispatch the ambush I set? No matter. I'll take your glyphic now.
Proxy, Drollis is a traitor. You must stop him.
Okay. Gonna say, not who I necessarily
No hard
expected,
feelings,
but also like he
I'm going to have
definitely.
to kill you.
Whoa.
I have new patrons. powerful patrons.
Okay. Honestly, I'm kind of just letting Isabel smack it so I can see the other things happening because this is cool.
Faithful, aid me.
Also, Isabel's spec to be a tank. So I can do this because she will, you know, they'll aggro to her because she is technically a tank. These are so cool though. I'm sorry, Isabel. I'm just observing the cool magic.
I suppose I should have foreseen this.
Hey, that increased Isabel's report.
I will
Fancy.
never get tired of watching you fight like that. Well done.
Cool. Well, I'm still slightly suspicious of Laramel. Like, it was one of those things, like, we don't know either of you very well yet, but, you know, she hasn't led us astray versus he straight up, like, tried to get us murdered, so... I'm assuming he's got the other glyphics.
Here. We need to talk.
Yeah, and also, I guess the other thing that I didn't factor in is, like, you know, the last person dying, like, with him already there, was, I guess, suspicious. I don't know, it definitely felt like she was already injured before he got there, was the vibe I think, you know, he was trying to play off, and I think I bought it. So, but that was definitely not it. He definitely killed the other two.
Drollis was waiting for me when I entered this chamber. He actually employed violence to take the glyphics from me. I am glad you were able to overcome him, Proxy.
So, Drollis was the traitor. He killed Ladano and I don't remember how to say it. Narita? Nah, that's not what it was. I don't remember what it was.
He admitted as much when he took the glyphics. He rambled on about his new patrons, but never revealed who they were or who else is involved in this plot against Apocrypha. Now prepare yourself, Proxy. I sense the one who knows approaching.
Oh, do we get to talk to a thing? Ooh.
Every possibility coalesces into this moment. Come, mortal. Speak with the one who knows.
Hermaeus Mora is so cool. I, like, remember hearing Hermaeus Mora talk for the first time in, like, when I played Skyrim, and it was so cool. It was so cool. Like, I don't think Hermaeus Mora is my favorite Daedric prince. I still think Nocturnal's my favorite, but Hermaeus Mora definitely is up there with favorites as well. I talk from down here. There it goes. I was like, can I do it? There we go.
I foresaw that you were the one mortal in all of Nirn to aid us. I also saw you die at the traitor's hands many, many times. I am pleased with this version of events. That the traitor Drollis has fallen and the glyphics are secure. Very pleased.
You knew Drollis was a traitor.
I know a great many things, mortal. What may be, what will be, what will never come to pass. It is my nature. I saw that you would reveal the reason for Drollis's betrayal, but I only caught a glimpse of our true enemy.
That must be confusing timeline-wise to keep track of everything. In terms of past, present, future things, all the whatnot. You mean the Dusksabers?
The vampires? No. They are merely hired blades working for another ambitious mortal. I refer to the new patrons that Drollis chose over me. The Daedric princes he pledged himself to. He died before I could pull their identities from his mind.
Okay, so why did you lead us to this shrine, Hermaeus Mora?
Because this shrine is one of the few places on Nirn where I may manifest. Where I may communicate freely for a short while. As Lyramil explained, I require your assistance. Help save Apocrypha, and you will also preserve Nirn.
Okay. So how do I help save Apocrypha and Nirn?
First, we must enter into an agreement. A contract that binds us for the duration of this threat.
Okay.
It also guarantees that I will do nothing to harm you, your interests, or the mortal realm.
Well, I guess that's good.
You are the chosen of fate. Now, bring forth the Glyphics.
Okay, I'll use the Glyphics.
Bring forth the 3 Glyphics and activate their power, mortal. They will call into being the agreement that will bind us and ensure that this is neither a trick nor a coercion.
Okay.
You will help preserve Apocrypha and thereby safeguard Nirn.
I still feel like we should be reading the fine print on this, but okay. You don't look like any Daedric prince I've ever seen. What are you exactly?
I am the mystery at the end of existence. The first secret whispered at the dawn of creation. I am the guardian of the unseen, and the question unanswerable.
Sounds so cool.
I hold the knowledge forbidden and untangle the threads of fate. I am the one who knows.
My breathing keeps getting off, so I keep yawning. It sounds so cool. I love the way they like do the audio for this. Okay. If I sign this contract, what exactly am I agreeing to?
Exactly what Lyramil told you. You shall render what aid is required to preserve the course of fate and keep Apocrypha safe, thereby protecting Nirn.
That's not very specific.
Moreover, the contract specifies that I will not force you to act against your own best interests.
Okay. So how will saving Apocrypha preserve Nirn?
Many realms of oblivion have a relationship to the mortal world. Some believe that Nirn is a reflection of the Daedric realms, or that the Daedric realms are an echo of Nirn. Regardless, Apocrypha and Nirn share a powerful connection.
It is interesting how it all ends up like with all the different realms and how, you know, just it would be interesting to see like a visual picture of it like drawn out like a web of how everything connects to each other, if that makes sense. Especially when you like think about tossing in places like, oh, my brain's not gonna. The place that's like the in between the realms, whatever, that we quested in. When we were in was it the second part of Black the Thanks, brain. My brain will remember it momentarily. Alright. And that means...
If my enemies succeed and damage art, destroy Apocrypha, the resulting ripples of fate will unravel the mortal world.
Oh, it's not good.
In short, Nirn will cease to exist. You must help me to prevent that fate from coming to fruition.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we kind of don't want Nirn to unravel. Okay, so tell me about Apocrypha.
I created and rule over Apocrypha, my endless repository of knowledge in the vastness of oblivion. Every secret known to mortal and immortal resides here, as well as many known only to me. It is a realm of fate, time, and wisdom.
I'm just watching all the little lines of things go towards them. Like, my thought process, like, this is, like, almost like, it feels like a visualization of them just, like, absorbing knowledge and information from the world. But, I don't know, they seem to be, I don't know, connected, I don't know, whatever it is. Looks cool. Okay. Place. Is this just one, or is this all one? Ooh. Cool. Okay, contract with Hermaeus Mora. This sounds like an awful idea, but I'm doing it anyway. You know, just casually signing a contract with a Daedric prince. I'm sure this is the best idea ever.
The deal is done, just as fate foresaw. Laramil will explain the rest. Now, I must take my leave.
We can talk back in the dune outskirts, Proxy.
Okay. That was really cool. I appreciate the portals. I was like, do I have to walk all the way back through the area? And out the delve and everything? No. I appreciate that ESO's like, nah, here, just have a portal so you can get to where we need to be. Excuse? Yeah, you. What are you? Over. Yeah. Can you all tell this is not Bella? It's the other cat. It's Banana Bean. This is a bigger cat. This cat is bigger than the other one. She is not a tiny bean. Yeah. This is a Hug Ella stream now. Sorry. Go.
Why must I suffer so?
Did you want to go back over there? Okay. Yeah, but you still want pets? Okay. I think we can manage. Keep having so many air bubbles. I'm like, yes, I drank Mountain Dew at dinner. So many air bubbles, though. Yes, you're very cute. I will pay attention to you, but I'm also going to pay attention to chat and the NPC. Okay? My auto walk went too far.
Now we are both connected by our agreements with the Prince of Fate. Next comes the harder task, saving Apocrypha, and thereby preserving Nirn.
Okay.
These dusk sabers from the Telvanni Peninsula. Without any other information, I suggest we start there.
Okay. You think whatever threatens Hermaeus Mora's realm is in the Telvanni Peninsula?
I think whoever hired the vampires is connected to the threat that Hermaeus Mora has foreseen.
Okay.
I shall make inquiries and meet you in the peninsula when the time is right. Await my summons. For now, take this. A reward from the Prince of Fate.
Ooh. Fancy. The memento.
I shall learn what I can about the Dusk Sabers and their clients. When I have gathered enough information to progress our investigation, I shall contact you. The threat is great, but the danger is not
Achievement!
imminent.
Yay!
Not yet.
Okay, so how are you going to learn more about the Dusk Sabers and their clients?
Research is one of my passions, Proxy. I was a scholar long before I entered into my arrangement with the One Who Knows.
Fair.
And I have learned more about uncovering truths and revealing secrets in the years since.
Anything I can do to help?
Go about your usual business and await my summons. The threads of fate tell me that we must separate for a time, but we shall come together again when the moment is right. Until then, stay safe, Proxy.
Okay. Ooh. That's cool. You know what? I'm gonna put that one on here. Why not? I always forget that I do actually have mementos on here. You could just, you know, casually bob for some apples. I do like that they added the other wheels and stuff. I'm just, you know, it's not a new update. This update's been out for a while. But it's still fun to, like, actually, you know, remember that you have these other tabs. That you can quick queue some actions and stuff, because it does make it easier to use the mementos and stuff. Like that, like, I feel like ESO could be more role-play-y, kind of like Final Fantasy is. You know, I feel like hanging out in Final Fantasy 14, there's a lot more, like, random emoting happening and just, like, hanging out and vibing with other players that isn't, mechanic or dynamic in ESO. Like, oftentimes, like, if you're waiting for a boss to respawn or things like that, then like, people will, like, hang out and stuff like that, but, you know, it's not even necessarily a norm, at least in the players I see, and, you know, on the, you know, NA server. Like, some of them will, like, emote or dance, or, like, if you play an instrument, some people will dance, but it's often, like, you know, they'll just kind of stand around and things like that. There's not as much of that, like, interaction that happens, like, in Final Fantasy, which I'm not saying it's, like, a bad thing or anything like that. But I purely think, like, a lot of that, too, is just, like, ease of using the emotes. Like, in Final Fantasy, you can literally, like, pull the emotes onto your bar to click on. Okay. So, I think that means we can actually head to the Telvanni Peninsula. I think I'd like to side quest first and then do main story. Unless if there's someone here who would recommend doing it the other way around, or if it matters. I've done, depending on the zone, I've done it both ways. I did actually I didn't do a lot of side quests in Blackwood before we did the main story, and I kind of regretted that because it actually affected characters that showed up at the end. But, you know, like, for stuff like Hrothgar, like, that didn't, you know, I've done, like, a couple side quests there, but not all of them. And doing that didn't really affect anything. So I think I would like to do side quests. Because how many, actually, you know, in terms of counting, how many do we have? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Numerous Grimoire Volume 3, 9, 10. Okay, 11, 12. Oh, that must be the fetch quest ones. The ones that it's like every zone pretty or chapter recently has had the like, here, collect all these things that are like separate little quests that are like get these items and bring them back somewhere. What was that, like 12 or 13 of them? Okay. Also, Fargrave. That's the little location I was trying to think of. Like, it would be interesting to see like an actual like web connection of like all the things that are connected to Nirn and things like that. Because Fargrave is also an interesting thing of like, where does that fall into place here, I guess? Okay. Yes. Hi, Ella. Yes, I am paying attention to you. I'm just also questing and talking to Chad. I know, you're so cute. Okay. No numbing the hand. No, you don't need to numb my. I don't know where I want to start. I don't want to start here. Let's go here then. We're actually gonna quest in Necrom. What? It's only been almost a year that I've been meaning to quest in this zone.
Let's go.
We could also just go to that one because it's close. Let's maybe just do that. Okay. I do think I should probably actually do an actual wiggle before we keep questing. I don't know. I could also possibly swap to walking with my treadmill maybe. Because like I'm hitting the like, I want to keep questing, but my brain is tired. So I'm like, no, brain, please be awake. I like, if I could go lay down and fall asleep right now. I am tired, but I want to hang out and I have other things I want to do today. And I also don't want to throw my sleep schedule off that much in that direction of waking up earlier. So, you know.
You there. You look like a capable forager. I need some help. Can we talk?
Okay. Before we pick up their quest, I'm going to hop up. I'm going to do a wiggle. I think I'm going to swap. I think I might swap my desk around here to get myself maybe moving a little bit. If anything, maybe just getting myself to stand. So, yes. Sorry. My brain felt like it had something else I wanted to say, and then there was no words. So, we'll call it at that, and I will get up and wiggle, and I suggest you do the same thing. Pet a cat, pet a dog if you have one, and maybe find a snack. Maybe I need a snack. Maybe we should snack. I don't know. We're gonna wiggle. I'll be back. Hello? Alright. Hold on. Oh, I don't think I actually powered it. Okay. Hold on a second. Alright. We swapped so I can stand and I can do a little bit of walking, and I think that's gonna help because I'm sleepy enough that the sitting and being comfy and cozy and questing is making me sleepy, even though I'm really having a lot of fun doing all the questing and things. So hopefully it is not too much of an annoyance. But I am gonna do just some, probably, I don't know, I just have a 0.6. I might speed it up a little bit. Probably just do some slow walking as we continue to quest here to be a little bit more awake, and also just get some more movement in, because I get a lot of standing during the workday, but I'm not necessarily, the way I'm structuring my lessons now versus like earlier in my years of teaching, I'm still early in, I'm only in year 6, but I'm now guiding more than mirroring and copying and follow along things. So I'm doing a lot of standing and a little bit of walking, but I'm not necessarily doing, you know, standing and watching them do stuff, or I'm standing and watching them share something, or like I'm, you know, giving pointers or tips, or like I'm not doing the dancing as much, if that makes sense. They're doing the dancing more. Okay, I'm gonna pause this. And we're gonna be okay here. I think I might... automatically moving things. I think that's too much. I'm trying to make myself be centered. There we go. Okay. Welcome back. Hopefully you hopped up and wiggled and stretched. We are going to continue our questing. And we're going to hope that, I don't know, it's one of those things that it's the picking and choosing the moments of, like, you know, obviously, like, listening to what your body needs and whatnot, but, like, also at the points of, like, okay, you're fine, body, stop whining and complaining over, like, little tiny things. Like, we're at the, like, okay. We're okay, body. We can keep doing the questing. We're not gonna fall over. We're gonna be okay. You can continue doing the thing that the brain wants to do. Anyway, I'm just being a noodle. Let's pick up the side quest.
Thank the ancestors you stopped. Right. Well, I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I need to collect ingredients for a medicinal tincture, and I simply don't have time. I need someone to help.
But you have time to stand here and wait for somebody to walk by? I don't know. Sure, why not? Medicinal tincture?
Ah, yes. I am Balva Bemis, retainer to Oathman Lero Rawlis of House Telvanni. Lero suffers from beastly headaches, and I'm making a tincture to address his malady. I need some hard-to-attain ingredients.
Okay.
If you aid me, I'll pay you well.
Okay, so it's not necessary. Okay, so that they can't get it because they're not just like easy ingredients to. Okay, that makes a bit more sense, I think. Okay, so what are these ingredients?
I need the musk gland of a bull netch.
Ew.
I spotted some netch remains around Kemmel Z. Also a plant called the volcanic stinkhorn from near Salem Mora. And lastly, fungal blooms from a dead shroom beetle. The best ones skitter around Tel Dreloth.
Ew, okay, I'll get you those ingredients.
Once you collect the ingredients, I'll make the necessary preparations at my workstation in Ald Isra. You know, getting the viscosity right and all that.
Okay, tell me about these ingredients.
Well, they're vital to the recipe. I don't want to bore you with the details, but the stinkhorn provides a binding catalyst, while the bullnetch musk gland balances the humors. They're very important. Yes, definitely.
Okay, and the fungal blooms from the beetles?
They provide a nutty, hay-like flavor. Covers up the bitterness of the brew, you see.
Okay. Tell me about, Orthman Laro?
He's a very demanding individual, even at the best of times. Commands with an iron fist, you know. And when these headaches strike, he is positively tyrannical.
Okay, and this tincture will cure those headaches?
Yes, yes. I think it will address his malady fully. I mean, I hope so. He's terrible when he's like this.
Why do I feel like we're actually brewing like a poison or something like that? And not... Why am I suspicious of this actually just being a helpful thing? Are we gonna be complicit in maybe accidentally creating a poison for a dude? I don't know. Based on the quest we did already of being betrayed and stuff, I'm not so sure anymore. Okay, also walking and steering the horse feels weird, but is actually still manageable. I just need to get used to it. Because I want to do more, like, I know it's weird in terms of, like, me being more moving on camera, but I think I would like to do more of these, like, walking and moving and questing and stuff, especially, like, during the summer, because, like, I tend to just stay inside and not go outside. This summer, I would like to at least do more, like, sitting outside and reading or stuff like that. So, it's, you know, I'm assuming we're probably going to go to... you know, fairs and stuff later in the summer. That last year I had it that essentially I just got, like, I could not handle the heat because I hadn't been, you know, I hadn't been out in the heat, so my body just, like, could not handle it being, like, 90 degrees at all. So I want to, you know, at least make sure I'm taking some time to spend some time outside and at least get a little bit of sunshine. I don't know, I don't hate summer, but summer is just... Summer is my least favorite season because I am so fair-skinned. If I was not as fair-skinned and Irish as I am, I think I could probably enjoy it a little bit more. But the amount of time and extra effort I have to do just to be able to go spend time outside during the summer is often not worth it to me. So just, you know, putting sunscreen on, or, like, you know, if I'm outside for a while, like, remembering to re-put sunscreen on, or otherwise...
That was a waste of time.
Oh, there's no side quest there. Or otherwise, it's just the, like, okay, I end up completely with, you know, super sunburnt and whatnot. But it's also good to do, to go outside and things and whatnot, but still... Alright, there's the beetle. And... volcanic stinkworms next. The other thing I guess we could do is try to find the companion quests. Because I don't remember, like... I kind of remember visual... Whoa, that is a lava pit. Let's not jump into the lava pit. Let's go down and around, baby. I kind of visually remember what the other companions look like, because obviously, like, I see other players, like, have them sometimes. They don't seem to be... The two from Necrom don't seem to be ones I see as much, but that very well could just be because Necrom's not included in ESO Plus yet. So there's a whole section of the player base that just doesn't have access to it yet.
Together.
Okay. Now... Oh, right, because he said he was gonna be in his, like, study thing one time. So I was originally looking back over the other part of the map. I was like, no, I don't think that's where we're going. I also want to do more of the, and I know I've missed the prime time for it. I want to do more of these, the dailies and doing the multiple people one and just doing the rest more dailies in general, which I'm sure they'll, you know, come around again that, you know, there's a zone event or something like that. But I don't know. Maybe we quest through Gold Road. Not necessarily like immediately upon release, but you know, at least maybe this summer.
Wait, hold on. Headed to Old Isra?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do one quest at a time. Otherwise, I'm gonna get super confused as to what we're doing. Otherwise, I could, you know, we could stop and pick up every single quest and then get really confused of what was what. Also, I have to keep resisting stopping and picking up all of the different nodes I'm seeing. I don't need to collect everything right now. We're not farming.
Welcome. You returned at just the right moment. I assume you brought the ingredients?
Yes.
Ah, excellent. Yes, I see you found the remaining ingredients. Knew you could do it. Knew you could. Give them to me, if you please. Everything else is prepared.
All right, here you go.
Well done. Yes, just needs a bit of finessing. Brilliant. Should be all ready now to give to Othman Lero. May I ask one more favor?
This is suspicious.
You give it to him in my stead? Last I saw him, he was meeting with Spellwright Varsva.
Okay, what will you be doing in the meantime? Running away so you can get away from your crime? I feel suspicious about this mixture.
Oh, you know the usual. Cleaning this, tossing that. Busy, busy. I need to avoid the mushrooms. Yes, that's it, the mushrooms. All those spores in that area are murder on the sinuses.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm very suspicious of this mixture. Alchemy. Wait. Is this because I have... Wait, is this actually ESO saying, hey, because you have alchemy knowledge, you could say this? Because obviously, like, my main character is fully maxed out on all of the crafting. Like, my main character... Not to brag or anything, but my main character actually has everything, like, researched and unlocked and everything, so... She is technically a master crafter, finally. But that's kind of cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, I'm familiar with these ingredients. They're toxic.
What? In large doses, perhaps, but... Oh, all right. It's poison. But understand, Laro is dreadful.
You're gonna murder him?
A violent bully, totally unfit for his station. You'd be doing a favor to all House Telvanni. It is up to you, but please, deliver the tincture.
What happens if I tell him?
You wouldn't, would you? No, please. If you did, it would be very dire for me, and maybe you too. I wouldn't recommend that option. In fact, perish the thought of it altogether.
Okay, but here's the thing. You're the one who was plotting murder. Like, I'm not gonna carry the murder out for you? Give Laro the tincture. Optional steps. Warn them about the poison. Okay. Like, I don't want to be an accessory to murder that wasn't, you know, something that was, like, planned for the greater good of things.
Stop complaining, Laro. Your headaches are no excuse for poor results. You are of House Telvanni. Find a remedy and press on.
Ah, my head. Balver is sending some minion to deliver my tincture. About time. Lazy fool couldn't even deliver it himself.
Yeah. I have the option to warn them?
Do you need something? I don't have time to waste with someone below my station. I've important House Telvanni affairs to see to, and my head is aching.
I don't know, y'all. Do we want to murder a really annoying boss? Murder seems a bit extreme in this sense. I love the phrasing of this. Here's your tincture. Fair warning, it's poison. No, we're not gonna just poison someone. Like, if they want them to be poisoned, then they need to do it. If you want someone to be murdered, like, you have to commit to the consequences yourself. I'm not throwing myself under the bus for that. Here's your tincture. Fair warning, it's poison.
Poison, you say? Ha! I didn't expect that worm, Bulver, to have such a murderous disposition. You did well to inform me. I'll see to it that he's dealt with accordingly.
Dealt with?
Ha! Well, Spellwright, if you will, do the honors and bring the accused poisoner to us.
I take no orders from you, Oathman. But my duty to House Telvanni demands I summon the offender to us.
This might not end well for them, though.
What? How? No. This is some sort of mistake.
Not even the courage to deliver the poison yourself.
Right?
Bulver Bemis, you are a cretin to the last breath.
Like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta commit.
I suppose some gesture of appreciation is in order. Here, have some coin. I hope that will cover the costs of dealing with this fool, even if you did help him in his scheme.
That I can help.
Right.
Ooh.
Just another day of service to House Telvanni. These attempts aren't uncommon, so I must always be on my guard. I just need to make an example of those who try to kill me, and fail.
I feel like you should stop and think about why people are trying to murder you. Like, obviously, if you have a higher station, but, like, if it's multiple attempts like this, there's maybe something a bit more to that, then? Maybe we need to think on this.
Well, I suppose I should start searching for a new retainer. Someone who won't try to poison me, for instance. Especially not in front of a Spellwright.
Okay, so what happens now?
Now I deal with this poltroon and get back to business. Being an Oathman is such a headache.
Cease this needless posturing, Lero. Deal with this and be done with it.
Right. I'll deal with it, Spellwright. But allow me some time to savor the moment.
Oh no, is he gonna get murdered in return? Or are we just gonna not know how he's dealt with? Oh no. I was expecting... We talk to them?
Let me explain. The ingredients were faulty. I got the dosage wrong. Yes, I'm certain there's a way out of this.
Uh-huh. You were the one who was trying to murder your boss. That's on you. But we did get... Oh, right, because I've done the dailies. I didn't think about that. What is this one? Found occasionally after defeating bosses inside... Oh, public dungeons. Okay, so we need to go do the public dungeon. But we got a card fragment, so once you get all the card fragments, then you get a new deck. I don't know anything about this deck, actually. I have not been playing Tales of Tribute. I've played, like, one match in the last few months. I've been wanting to get back to it because I haven't learned this deck, or there's a couple decks that I don't think I have yet. I still think I'm, probably categorized in the newbie category, beginner player of it. Like, I get the gist of the game, but I don't necessarily think I'm that good at it. But I played a ton, like, way back when High Isle, was, first coming out and whatnot. But it kind of faded off, and, like, I don't dislike the game or anything. I just haven't had time to play, and, like, when it is a daily endeavor, like this, complete one tribute match, I wish they would make this endeavor be any tribute match, but it specifically face opponents in Tales of Tribute through the activity finder, so you have to play against another person, which I'm not opposed to. Like, I don't mind playing against another person, because it's not, you don't have to win it to count for the endeavor, but playing against another actual IRL player just takes so much longer than playing against an NPC. Like, if you're lucky, you get paired with someone who, like, makes, you know, plays their cards quick and makes their choices and you move on. But, you know, if you get a player that takes the whole time and waits for the sand timer, like, you know, to take their turn and, you know, and all those things, like, I get it taking some time, like, especially if they pick a deck that you're not familiar with or something like that, and you need to read the cards. But just playing against another player takes more time, and I just don't have that time right now. So, alright, well, that's one side quest down. You know what? Let's maybe just head back out. There's this quest here. Maybe let's just go pick up. We passed an NPC on the way in here that had a quest. So let's just maybe go back and pick up that one. I don't know. I'm kind of contemplating if I do want to swap to House Builder, or if we want to just stick with ESO for tonight. I'm also kind of thinking in terms of tiredness, I might just do a shorter stream tonight. And we really want to do some other things. It is spring break. I am not opposed to tossing in a bonus stream in there. Because I figured that's also a reason I didn't schedule Genshin in, like, to the schedule this week. Is I figured I would maybe do a bonus stream, or I would do a body double and then end with gaming. So, hi, Fo! It's been a while since I've seen electric squirrels online. Yes, I know. We have not streamed ESO a ton lately. It has been a while. The last thing we did was Blackwood. So it's been a while since we've played ESO on stream a lot. We used to play it literally weekly on stream. But with all the other story games and such, it kind of got out of the rotation. We also used to do more, like, really the only reason I don't stream ESO more like I used to is because a lot of the stuff we used to do on stream in ESO was hopping on and doing, like, the event dailies and then, like, swapping games, or, like, hopping on and doing, like, you know, some different dailies or a quest or a dungeon or something like that. I had to go back to St. Elsewhere. Yes, exactly, Goldie. Quote 97. But the reasoning for that is just lifestyle change of a lot of times I did do ESO dailies and I did the event daily, like during an ESO event, if, you know, if there's an event going on a stream day, I would do it on stream because I didn't have that time outside of stream like I do now, because, you know, of streaming when we were at the rental house and, like, going back and forth on the weekends. So, like, I didn't have that time outside of my gaming, you know, my gaming time outside of stream was not as flexible as it is now. Like, obviously now being in my own house, having good internet and my good computer and all that easily accessible makes it so I can do those dailies and event things outside of stream time, so then we can do other story games or simulation games or whatever my brain wants to do during stream. So, I mean, if y'all want to see the Jester Festival event, it is one of my favorite events. I am more than happy to hop over and do one of those events if y'all want to see one if you haven't seen one. But it is also, as some people complain, it is the same quests every year, which ESO has expanded upon it. It's not, the Jester Festival used to just be the same 3 quests that you could do every day, which you only needed to do 1 for the reward. But there's now 3 other different, there's multiple other Jester Festival ones and event things that have been added to it to expand upon it. So I personally enjoy the events, even though they are the same-ish thing. But for my brain, I like that because I know that I'm not, like, I know ahead of time what my time commitment for the event is going to be. And it's not, like, I don't dislike Final Fantasy events, They're good because you can go and you can sit and you can quest it, and then it's done. But you have to commit that time to quest through a story, where on some days it's, I have like 10 minutes. We're gonna hop on here, that's all I got. Like, I can't, you know, you could do the Final Fantasy quest in that way and do it in 10-minute chunks, but that's not how it's intended to be, I guess, if that makes sense.
Wait, hold on. Headed to Old Isra?
Sure.
Oh good, you stopped. No time for details. People eager to see me dead will come over that hill at any moment.
Okay.
So, want to earn some easy gold?
Okay, so what do I need to do for this easy gold?
Telehulan, the tower at Old Isra's east end. Inside, there's a green mushroom. By that mushroom, there's a dark elf. She'll probably insult you. She's my contact. Deliver this letter, then walk away with a pocket full of gold.
Okay. Also, you know, obviously enticing for my character, technically for roleplay purposes of like, hey, gold, cool. But also, I kind of have 13 million gold, so I think we're okay. So, what's so important about this letter that people want to kill you?
Better you don't know. But, fine. There's a spy among the Assembly of Masters. My contact's here to end the threat.
Oh.
Look, can you take this letter to her? Don't open it, don't look at it, don't talk about it. Hand it over, and you're done. Deal?
Okay, alright, I'll take the letter to your contact in Old Elsra.
Remember, a dark elf by a green mushroom in Telhulan. Tell her, both light and shadow can be deadly. She'll reply, though only one chases the other. Then hand over the letter, and she'll give you gold. Now, go while I lead my pursuers away.
Okay. What should I know about the Assembly of Masters?
You don't have time for this. Look, the name is misleading. Telvanni Masters never assemble. Instead, they send their assistants, the mouths, to represent them. So it's really the Assembly of Mouths. But no one wants to call it that. Can I go now?
Okay, tell me about Old Elsra.
It's just another Telvanni town. Its claim to fame is that the Assembly of Masters congregates there. Look, I'm from the other side of Morrowind. I just had orders to meet my contact here and deliver that letter. Want to know more? Ask a local.
Okay. Who's chasing you?
People working for the spy. That's my assumption, at least. When a dagger flew past my head, I took off.
Oh.
Look, you don't want to know any more about this. You don't need details to deliver a letter, and the more you know, the greater the danger.
Okay. Can I open the letter? Should I open it? I can open it. A thick envelope sealed with a stamp of wax. I need to deliver it to Falsey's contact, and I feel like I shouldn't though, because I don't want to mess it up because I opened it.
Tell Hulan. I'll draw off my pursuers.
But I want to know, but also, you know, it probably needs to be something that is sealed unopened or they wouldn't have mentioned it. This side, or do I need to go around the other way, I think. Maybe? Oh no, I can get this way. Wait, the main story quest is over here too? I guess the main story quest is going to be in multiple locations until I actually pick it up. Fate needs you, Proxy.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
I didn't realize she spawned over here too. We will talk to you when we're ready, okay? We're side questing first. Also, I really hope I wasn't supposed to memorize the thing I was supposed to say, because I don't think I actually did. We're gonna find out.
Any delay is unacceptable. We hired the Morag Tong to deal with this problem.
Bellow all you want. It won't change my process.
Outrageous! How dare you...
Master Phobes, a word, if I may.
Okay, sorry. If you have not quested with... this is a character that we've quested with before, so that's why I'm excited to see her again.
Well, look what the Nixox dragged in. What are you doing here, hero? Are you following me again? Seriously, what brings you to this house of arrogance and whining?
Okay. Okay, hold on. I want to be... Hold on. Okay, Naru, you're wonderful. Oops, sorry. I stopped the treadmill. Squeaked. Hold on. I need to be ridiculous for just a second. If I remember correctly, Naru is in Vardenfell, I think is when we quested with her. I remember doing the other quest. And I remember really liking her as a character, so I'm excited to see her again. Like, I remember seeing her, I think, mentioned somewhere that she was in Necrom, but I forgot that she was in here. Okay, where is this? Okay. This is gonna be really weird because this is what I have on my. This is the outfit I have my healer wear. Oh, that's the assassin. No, where's the other one? This one. I want the Morag Tong. Yeah, look, we can match. I'm talking to the NPC in a matching outfit.
Well, look what the Nixox dragged in. What are you doing here, hero? Are you following me again?
No.
Seriously, what brings you to this house of arrogance and whining?
Both light and shadow can be deadly.
Though only one chases the other. Alright, it's obvious Folsey sent you and she gave you the code of a courier. That tells me you have something for me. Go on then. Hand it over.
Alright, Folsey gave me this letter. Said you'll pay well to get it. It was being followed and led them away.
Folsey can fend for herself. Right now, I need to see if she learned anything to point me to the true identity of my target. Tridecim, the name on the writ, is an alias. Interesting. According to Folsey, House Drez established a camp to the south.
Is that important?
Folsey seems to think so. Since you want to get paid, how about you help me out? I need to assassinate a spy and tell Hulan. But to do that, I need to figure out who actually deserves my blade. It's quite legal. I have a Morag Tong writ of execution.
Okay. What's the writ? We know what? Okay. I appreciate they do this because obviously, like, even if you have quested with her, it's been probably quite a time if you played it originally. Basically, the Morag Tong is a group. It's not like Dark Brotherhood, but they are assassins, but they have they're like legal assassins. So they have like the actual thing that they're allowed to go do the murder. So that's a thing. Okay, so what's a writ of execution?
A binding document that gives me the authority to eliminate the name on the writ. We figure out who Tridecim actually is, I finish the job, you get paid, and we go home. Not together, necessarily. Depends on my mood. So, what do you say?
I mean, I'm down to go together. Sure, I'll help you figure out who Tridecim is.
Congratulations, you're my new Folsey. First, go to the servants' quarters to the west and ask Akigo about the spy. Then visit the Drez camp to the south and see if they have any connection to this Tridecim. I need to keep watch here, just in case.
I'm trying to figure out, like, I think it's a different person doing her voice. Like, something seems slightly off, but that might just be me. Then it's been, like, 4 or 5 years since I've quested with her, so. Okay, have you been, Naru?
Ah, hero. If we had a bottle of wine and all the time in the world, the stories I could tell you. But I really want to complete this writ and then wash the stink of the Telvanni out of my hair. Can we catch up later, please?
That's fair. Oh, right. She's tied in. I forgot she was tied in with that. Okay. Sorry. The quest line I've done with her before is like coming back into memory. I love the Vardenfell chapter. That was like, it is. I don't think it is the best chapter, but it has a special place because that is the first. That was the first zone I quested in ESO. So that's still, like, it has that, like, nostalgic of, like, oh, that was the first area I quested and all the quests and, like, learning the things and, like, you know, doing it at, like, super low levels and not being level 50 yet because I didn't hit level 50. I think I finished the Vardenfell story before I hit 50. Because I was also doing dungeons and other things. Like, I remember, like... I remember there was an Undaunted event going on, and it was the first Undaunted event, and I was like, no, I'm leveling up too quickly because I wanted to start the main story before I hit 50, and I did. I was like level like 46 or something like that, but that was like a goal. I was like, no, I want to like actually at least do something main story before I hit that. So like I didn't do a lot of questing in that event. The one thing event-wise that still bugs me is I should have the 2018 cake because I was playing during that time, but I was solo playing, not connected, like, ESO community-wise, to be hearing news and stuff to know about updates. And back then they didn't, you know, they did some posts, but they didn't, like, do the banner thing of events and stuff like they do now. You, like, knew about it or you didn't kind of thing. Or I just didn't know what I was looking at. But I don't have that cake. But I was playing during that time period. So I'm like, I don't know. Do you want to talk about Vaya?
Now is not the time, Hero.
Aw, come on.
Distractions can lead to a blade in your back, or worse, to one in mine. Concentrate on the mission. Let me do my job, then we can talk.
But I haven't got to talk to you in like 4 years. I want to talk. Yay for spring break, yes. Yay for phlegm, getting in the way of talking. It's fine. Hi, Lonely. It's good to see you. How's it going? Okay, why is the Morag Tong interested in Old Esra?
It's not, and I couldn't care less about the Telvanni. House full of arrogant arses. I'd put each of them to the blade if I had the writs for it. This is strictly business. The Assembly took out a writ. I'm here to enforce it.
Okay. What do you know about the people in this room?
Foes is a typical Telvanni master, full of himself and twice as annoying. Sulis is reasonable, but he's hiding something. Then there's the servant Zemzo. I expected to deal mostly with servants and mouths. Surprised to find this many masters here.
What's the difference between a mouth and a master?
Not much, in my opinion. They're all just interested in gaining power, stabbing each other in the back, and earning higher ranks in the house. Mouths serve their masters, representing them so the masters don't have to leave their towers.
Okay. Anything else I should know about?
Just that lickspittle Alem Gito. He's Foves' aide. Made a good show of subservience, didn't he? Like all Telvanni's servants, I assume he's quietly vying for power in some way. The sooner we're done and I can leave, the better I'll feel.
Okay. Good. Made it to the weekend. Got to celebrate Ranch's birthday. Well, tell them happy birthday for me. Also, it is also Jessica's birthday today. So all the birthdays. And then my birthday's on Friday. So all the birthdays birthday. Also, yeah, birthdays are fun. Birthdays are fun to celebrate. All the happy birthdays. Okay. Why does the Assembly think they have a spy?
Information discussed during the meetings of the Assembly of Masters has gotten out. One of the mouths accused this Tridecim, and the Masters applied for the writ. Unfortunately, no one here is named Tridecim. Means we actually need to do some work.
Okay. Anything else I should know to help you determine Tridecim's true identity?
You mean other than the fact that I have a writ for someone named Tridecim who apparently doesn't exist? That House Drez has a nearby camp? Or that I want you to question a servant named Akigo? Which of those would you like me to spell out for you?
Oh, okay. Why do you want me to talk to Akigo in particular?
Akigo is a contact I cultivated the last time business brought me out this way. For a minor servant, he excels at avoiding notice and absorbing everything that happens in town. He'll only help if it's safe. He knows what the Telvanni do to traitors.
Okay. Where did you get the name Tridecim?
It was part of the writ, provided by whichever scribe the Masters had contact the Morag Tong. But since no one here knows anyone with that name, it must be an alias. Believe me, when I figure out who took out the writ, I plan to ask them about that.
Okay. Why is House Dress at camp important?
Because Fosi thought me knowing about it was important enough to involve you. House Drez controls the land far to the south, near the Black Marsh border. Them setting up a camp near here could be coincidence, but it's worth checking out.
Okay. I've asked enough questions for now.
Are you sure? Don't want to ask about my favorite beverage, how I look so good without any effort, or which scrib I favor in tonight's race? Good. Then let's get to work, hero. We have a spy to identify.
Okay. Also...
No, Sulis. I'm out of patience. We need this finished now!
Master Foves, calm yourself. This solves nothing.
Come, Gito. Leave the hireling to her work.
Yes, Master Foves.
Well, unlike Foves, I am at your service should you require anything.
Okay. In case you missed it, I put Naru's outfit on because why not? Also, it's very weird seeing this outfit on this character because this is the outfit I have. My healer wears this outfit.
I couldn't help over here. I think it's excellent that Naru selected you to assist her in this matter. More hands means we can get back to the usual business of the assembly that much faster. And by usual business, I mean I can return to my tower.
That's such a mood. Just like, let me go home. Okay. Oh, the camp. Right, okay. Okay. Honestly, I think that might be where we go ahead and pause for tonight. As much as, like, I want to keep streaming and do more questing and things, and we still have time to do more, I am tired. And it's the beginning of spring break. So we should have some time. It might be, like, during the day instead of evening, but, which this will stick to, like, normal stream time, but I see doing some bonus Genshin things and whatnot today. But just thinking about, like, I still want to do Jester Festival dailies, and I want to do, I'm not streaming the Genshin event, but if you want to hang out, I can screen share it in Discord. But I think, in terms of my levels of energy, and the, like, I just hit the, like, okay, I'm tired. And I've ignored it for a while. So I should stop. And I did do some walking, and that did help wake me back up. But I'm gonna close out ESO. We will come back to this. Because the other thing, too, is, like, I want to make sure that I'm not doing too much today. Because tomorrow, we are going to start Mass Effect 3, is the plan. So in case you missed it, we did finish Mass Effect 2. The last few episodes are not on YouTube yet, but all of the prior ones are. If you, missed the end of Mass Effect 2 and want to catch it, the VODs are here on Twitch. So if you want to watch the VODs, they're there. They will be on YouTube at some point soon. I'm currently editing the second part of Snufkin since I posted the first part, and that's only a 2-parter. So that's going up next, but I think I'm going to put some Mass Effect episodes up after that, because I think I have like 3, maybe 4 that aren't on YouTube yet. So yes, on that note, I'm going to push this button. If you want to check out on the socials, the YouTube link is there. There's also the Discord link. It's a cool place to chill. We are... Hold on. I just realized I left... I just realized I technically double rated my own stream tonight. Because I had Kipsy and Jessica's tab still open in the background. So, it's fine. It's fine. It works, right? Perfect, glorious. Yes. I was like, that works. I think I know where we're gonna head. As it should be. Fair. So sorry we didn't get to House Builder tonight. We will get back to it soon because I want to do some more builds in that. So we'll get to things eventually. It's not like they're gonna go away. We do have a review key that we are going to check out on Monday for a game that doesn't launch until Tuesday because I have an early access beta key and the embargo lifts beforehand, so I can play it a day early. I'm excited about it. But I do also have another key that was actually given to me. Both of these are keys that are not through key mailers, so we're not like, you know, having the like, hey, you should do something with it in X amount of time, but I would like to play it soon because the other game, it's called Plant. I don't know how you say it. It's like it's like Planet Tiles, but it's like mushed together in Woodward because it's like Dwarf Romantic, but like on a planet, and it looks really fun, and I'm excited to try it out. But I don't know if we'll be able to squeeze that. Actually, I don't think the embargo lifts until the 1st. I might have to double check on that. I knew we couldn't play it today, but I need to check when the embargo lifts on that one. Anywho, I'm getting distracted. We're gonna go raid Liddy. Liddy is playing some Stardew. And 4 fabulous farmers form friendships. Oh my gosh, I just realized this is a great title. 10 out of 10. So if you copy and paste one of those raid messages, it does not have to have my emotes. Whatever emotes make you happy, but we're gonna go over to Liddy's stream. And if anything, come over for the cat cam because Harvey's sleeping and is really cute on the cat cam. And yeah, I'm gonna chill in Discord probably. I'm probably gonna swap my desk back to sit in here. Thank you all for chilling tonight. I really appreciate it, especially it's been fun getting back to ESO. I didn't realize how much I missed streaming ESO until we started back into Necrom. Like, oh, I did actually really miss streaming this. Harvey, the cat. Liddy's cat. Yes, not the... I guess there... Yeah. Harvey is one... Yes, exactly. Alright, I'm gonna swap over here so we can stare at the cute penguin on our way out. Thank you all for chilling. I'll see you all real soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Yeah, some people do, but I have 2. Oh, I want to do my last roll. Oh, come on. Boo, bot, boo. Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.